everyone, this is Lori from the Crafting Auntie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to do a project share of a design team project that I have created for Polka Art Studio. And it's using Polka Art Studio's Wizard of Oz kit. As I was starting to create this, it became so enormous that I thought I would just do a project share. I had so much fun creating with this kit. There are so many things inside the kit. There's tons of ephemera and beautiful images. So let's go ahead and get started on this flip through. So I have constructed the actual journal out of a cereal box, of which I have then made much stronger by adding some craft cardstock that was thicker. So on the outside, I've created this pocket here, which houses two of these tags. And this is behind an image that is part of the kit itself as one of the pages that I cut out. I printed on cardstock and cut out. These are a couple of the tags, and they just go in here nicely. Now the outside cover is done with also some backing papers from the kit. It also has some cheesecloth, and it has some distressing, and I've added some die cuts here. I took this right here and I put it onto a piece of leather and stitched around it, and then I added some brads to it, added this flower. And with brads I put on these corner pieces here, and they are metal. And for the closure, I was really struggling. I really wanted something with chains. So let me just show you the closure real quick. So I came up with, this is actually pieces that go for a scarf. So it would like hold a scarf together. And what I decided to do was hook some chain and then use a lobster claw. So this is just a small lobster claw. And on the back you can see the other piece. And also you can see the other two corner pieces. Other thing that I did differently on this one, and I have added some splatters in some white and some gold just to add some texture and character to this. On the spine I have used some eyelets, and then I have stitched it in with some wax thread. I was considering putting a dangle on the outside, but as we go through the journal, you'll see I have lots of things dangling throughout the sides here. So I decided against that. So let's just open it up. And it's pretty easy. Just kind of squeeze it together. And it has this chain. And it has this lobster claw. So the inside, I've used another backing papers. And then we start into the journal. Now there was some I wanted to add some tabs, and I wanted to add some of the names of the characters in here. So I just did these on my computer myself. So this one says Dorothy. I also found some charms. They were all silver, so I just used some alcohol ink, and then I have just inked those. Another page. Here I created another pocket with another tag, and a lot of these tags are just out of the pages. There was some ephemera, but I needed much more, so I went ahead and printed some smaller on cardstock, cut them into tags or various different items to tuck into the journal. So here I've got some stenciling, and I made all of these ruffles. I just stitched it on my sewing machine with a basting stitch and then pulled them, gathered them together, and put them one in each of the, one set in each one of the signatures. So I picked a page and put it on this page, and again on the same page on the other side in each of the signatures. Here we have a little tuck spot. I put a doily. This is a digital that I had in my stash from Carolyn Musing, and it went perfectly with the colors. So I just made a slit into that, and this just tucks right in there like that. Up here we have another piece that I created by just using some of the ephemera that was in there, and then these are again pages that I shrunk down and I made into tags. So those tuck in there, and behind there is some stenciling as well. This side we have a CD envelope, and it has this card inside. I have stitched around a lot of items in here. I've stitched here and this card here. And here we have another beautiful page from the kit. On this side I added one of the pieces of ephemera created into a belly band this way, and then I just tucked this card inside that I had printed, added an eyelet and some ribbon, and also there's some lace that I stitched on underneath the belly band. And here we have a bag. I have just included one of the pieces of ephemera of Toto. I have also added a charm here of Toto and labeled this tab here as Toto. And then inside here is an envelope, and it also houses another journaling card. And some of this can be written on. It's not that dark that you couldn't write on it. Added some lace here, added some thread and some flowers. And then here I tore some of the pages and made a pocket. I added this lace and an embellishment here, and then I added in 2 more of the pages that I printed small and created those into little journaling cards. And those are not backed, but they are inked. And then I added a paper clip with a bead and a bulb pen. On this side, this is some coffee dye paper that I had got on Etsy, and so I thought it went perfectly in here to add that in, so it's already beautiful as it was. Another gorgeous page from the kit. Here I added a doily, and I just added some lace. I stitched around another small journal card and added this flower. And here is a page with the Scarecrow, so I added a dangle here, and I also added the tab which says Scarecrow on it. Back of this page, and on this page I created another pocket by tearing some more of the digital, and then I did make this small journaling card, and it's front and back. I stitched around it and I just tuck it in here. Added some other lace here with some bows. Get that over so you can see it better. And on this side, another page tuck, another one of these cards tucked in here, and an envelope that I added a pocket to, and then I added 2 of these smaller tags that I had created from the pages. So on some of these I printed at 2 to a page, and some of them I printed 4 to a page, just depending on the size that I wanted to put in this journal. On this side I just add a little bit of lace and a bow. I also added some stenciling, and then I just added this card, double-sided card on this one. Here we have the Tin Man, so I have another charm here of the Tin Man, and I also have the tab. Skip the page. Here we go. This is the center of this first signature, and the back of this page. On the other side of the envelope, I made a tuck spot here, added 2 more of these tags. Added another small doily from my stash and a butterfly, and then added some lace and some more ribbon. Here I just stenciled on here. I tried to leave some room in here for journaling. Here the doily is a pocket, and again I've made 2 more small tags. And here I have the Bad Witch, so I have a charm here of the witch on her broomstick, along with this tab. Another beautiful page. And the other part of the coffee dyed paper that I get from Etsy. And then here, the other side of the bag, I just created a pocket, added this another small journaling card, some stenciling, added a card to the other side. You could do more journaling here. A lot more area here for journaling. Here, this is the other side of the CD case, which I created into a pocket. I added 2 small pieces of ephemera into it. It's actually a double pocket, so it could put something else behind here. More stenciling, and on this is the other lace, the ruffle that I had made. And over here we have a pocket with another tag inside. I did some stenciling on the back of this along with here. And on this side, I just took this piece and I sewed around it and I glued it on 2 sides and tucked in another one of these double-sided cards that I put together. And then here's the back of the first signature. So now that we're venturing into Oz, my husband had this idea. It would be great if you could figure out how to do a yellow brick road. So I took some yellow cardstock, and I had a Tim Holtz embossing folder that's 3D. I ran it through a couple of times on a couple pieces of paper, and then I just inked around it to give it this look of it being the yellow brick road. I also cut out these ruby slippers. I added some of the UV resin to it. And here we start going down the yellow brick road into Oz. Here we have the lion, another charm here of the lion, a tab. And then on this side I created another belly band with some of the ephemera and some lace and another one of these 2-sided cards. Here we have the ruffle again, more stenciling. Another beautiful page. The coloring in this is gorgeous. Here I created a pocket, added some lace behind it, and tucked in this tag that comes as part of the ephemera. And on this side I used a paper clip with a bead, and I'm holding down this envelope. You could tuck something in there. I have not done that, but you could tuck something in there. And on the outside, I made a pocket and added these 2 tags from the ephemera. On the other side of the envelope, I made a tuck spot and I added in these 2 tags. And then here we have another CD envelope. And I made another card, stitched around it. That goes in here. And here's our Welcome to Oz. Here's a beautiful picture of Dorothy and the group. The lion, the Tin Man, the Scarecrow. Here I have a little pocket you could tuck something into. I didn't add anything, but I just kind of wanted to leave some of them open. And then I added a charm and a tab saying Emerald City. And on this side, beautiful, beautiful digital, just gorgeous. And over here, I used a bulldog clip. I added some ribbon to it, and that holds this small tag into this pocket. And this is also, this is a envelope. And I didn't do anything on this one on the other side. I just kind of left it plain. But here I made a pocket. I backed this with some heavier cardstock, cut it out, and created a pocket here. Did some stenciling, and then I added these 2 journal cards or tags that I had already stenciled onto. Here we have another sideways belly band. I made another double-sided card, stitched around it. Another gorgeous digital page. Here I made a tuck spot kind of a faint Wizard of Oz village here. And then I created this tag to go inside this pocket. Here, this is a bag, and it's in the center, so I covered all the page of the bag. And then on the inside, I've added another journaling card that I backed with some green cardstock. And then I have a pocket on this side, another tag to go inside there, and also another journaling card inside here. I also backed on some green cardstock. Here we have just a decoration. I've added just a piece of the paper, one of the pieces of ephemera, and some lace. Another gorgeous digitals. Here I made a pocket on this side, added this tag, stitched around it, did some stenciling, and on the other side it wraps around, and here we have another tag inside this pocket. We also have another paper clip with a bead and a bulb pin. And then also I did some wax seal on this envelope. I'm not sure if I did it on the other one. Let me just double check. It's been a while. I can't remember if I did or didn't. Let's see. I don't think I did on the first signature. No. Okay, so let's move on. Here we have a picture. Also, this is kind of centered around the Good Witch. So we have Glinda. This is another charm that I use alcohol ink on. Another beautiful page, a doily. And I added this as a pocket here. On both sides, you could tuck something in there if you wanted to. Just added those. Another gorgeous digital page. Here's the other part of the CD envelope, and I've added these two pieces of ephemera and tucked them in that I created into a pocket. Let's see, let's turn that way. Another one of these gorgeous papers. Lots of room here to write in if you are a journaler. More of the ruffle. And then here I just have a tall pocket which I just folded some of the leftover paper I had and I tucked it into this pocket. Here we have, I've just added Glinda's wand as a charm here. And then we're continuing down the yellow brick road to the third signature. So here we have Glinda on our yellow brick road, and here we have Oz. This is a charm that says Oz. You can see that. On the other side here, I created a pocket on this doily, and I put this card inside. And again, most of the ephemera that I did make is from reprinting in 2 to a page or 4 to a page. So here I made a tag out of this. This is a part of the ephemera, an envelope, and then I made another journaling card and tucked that in here, added some lace and another bow. Ruffle again here. More of this paper from Etsy that I get. Another beautiful page. Here I used the resin, UV resin, and I went over the ruby slippers there, and also over here where I made another tuck spot with a belly band. So we have, I don't know if you can see that one as well, but it is, there we go, it's shiny. In this pocket we just have another tag. Here I have ruby slippers with another charm, and then this tag that goes in here, and this one that goes in here and right on the back of this one. On the other side, I created another belly band here, and then I just added this piece of ephemera inside. More stenciling, ribbon, and bows. I tried to coordinate each of the signatures so they would have some of the same thing as far as the decorations, the ruffles, the lace, the ribbons. I tried to coordinate that through this whole project. Here we have stenciling, we have another CD envelope, another card that I created and stitched around. Probably can't see the stitching too well, but it's there. And then another gorgeous digital. Here's another envelope that I made a pocket, added this tag to it. Here I have a pocket, I have another bulldog clip, and then another tag that I created, stenciled on. More stenciling on this page. Here is the hot air balloon, where she wants to go home. So I've added that charm. And then here's another beautiful center page, another paper clip with a bead. Another gorgeous digital. The colors in these digitals are just absolutely gorgeous. So you got to check them out at Polka Art Studio. Here we got stenciling, another ribbon, lace, and along with some bows. Here's another wax seal on the other side of the envelope. And then here I have two more cards that I have put in there. Tuck those in. Another gorgeous digital here. Stenciling and just some decorating. Another bulldog clip here, and out of this tag. Clips in there. I added the bulldog clips to hold things in just to make sure they didn't fly out. The other side of the bag, where I just decorated, it can be opened up, but I did not open it. I just added a couple of pieces of the papers. More stenciling here. Another gorgeous digital. More of the ruffle that I made. Here's a doily. I didn't do anything on this particular doily. And the last page here. And the back of the yellow brick road. And then there's a pocket here that I added to the back of the journal. Here's the back again. Here is the spine and the front of the journal. I hope you guys enjoy this flip through. I had a lot of fun creating this journal, and I think that the most exciting part was figuring out a closure. I really wanted some kind of a fun closure, and I wanted to use chain, I wanted to use metal. So I was happy the way it came out. So that is my Wizard of Oz design team project for Polka Art Studio. I hope you guys enjoy this video. It'd be great if you could hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, comment. I'd love to hear your comments. And join me for more videos that are going to be coming down the pike for more projects. There'll be more crafting projects that I'll be doing actually on camera and some more flip throughs. So you guys have a great day. God bless you all, and we'll see you at the next video. Bye.